Introducing Sam Rudofker, president of S. Rudofker Sons, Incorporated, manufacturers of after-six formal wear, is no small job. Sam's interests are so varied that it's difficult to determine what's important and what is not. Everything about this man is interesting. Aside from after six, Sam's major interest is music. When he was only 17 years old, Sam would save his money to travel to New York or Washington to hear singers like Pinza or Skipa. In fact, one of Sam's first jobs was auditioning singers with the old Cole Opera Company. However, the death of his uncle in 1955 necessitated curtailment of his musical interest in order to assume the presidency of the clothing firm his late grandfather founded. Sam is 42 years old now and is considered one of the major influences in the field of menswear fashion. He's responsible for the introduction of formal separates as a distinctive new category in formal wear. He's also intensely interested in the new technological developments of his industry, especially in the development of high-performing fibers such as Lycra spandex and Dacron polyester. Sam loves gardening and writing. He loves to travel with his family. Sam married the beautiful television and stage celebrity Peggy King, and despite a lively interest in the gourmet field, has managed to maintain a slim, trim figure. He's noted as one of the industry's finest entertainers both at home and in business affairs, but by far, Sam is renowned as the force that brought formal wear into the mainstream of American male dress. Here is Sam Rudofker.
Thank you, Gene, and to you who are listening, either before or after 6, I hope the next affair you will make it formal. You see, we're living in an exciting era of new affluence that means greater prosperity for more and more people. People on the move who want to enjoy life at its fullest. People who are seeking status, if you will. People who are discovering that formal clothes are the open sesame to a world that is really within their reach. Today you'll find formals going to more than just proms and weddings. More and more people are finding it fashionable and great fun to dress up after 6. And they're doing it from coast to coast at the slightest provocation. In sophisticated circles, in suburban split levels, at country estates, for simple at-home dinner parties or major events on the town. So no matter where you may be doing business, I'm simply suggesting you take a second look at the potential offered by formal wear generally and after 6 specifically. Never before has there been so much excitement, so much color, such interesting fashion detail for so many styles and so many fabrics. And speaking of fabrics, we owe a tremendous thanks to our friends at the DuPont Company for their efforts during the years in helping us develop several memorable formal fashion firsts. For example, a perennial bestseller, the automatic wash and wear dinner jacket in white and in colors. The amazing new silk look of Dacron and worsted, as evidenced in the recently introduced Kakuna cloth. And Lycra, the fantastic stretch fabric that brings new comfort and action, either in tails or dinner clothes, to the people who want it after 6. We've come a long way since we made our first formal more than 60 years ago, and we're particularly grateful to you in the industry who have been our severest critics and our most valued friends. We believe there's a great future in formals. We are continuing to increase our production capacity. We are constantly striving to provide greater values to a better product. Our public relations and advertising activities are reaching countless millions of your potential customers everywhere. It's no secret that one of the reasons for our success is that our business has been built on maintaining a complete stock and depth for immediate delivery of fill-ins on our most popular numbers, and we intend to continue doing just that. We do need your help, however. As we enter this new spring season, your advance order will help us plan our material and production requirements to ensure delivery when you want it. For spring-summer 1966, look for terrace formals from after 6. A logical successor to country formals and town formals. Look for color, look for pattern, look for subtle shaping in the silhouette, look for silk-like textures, look for a growing demand for bright whites, a perfect foil for the active man with a tan. Plan windows featuring formal wear. Plan in-store displays. Bring your stock out of the back room and devote a separate selling area for formal clothes. It's an exciting business, and it's yours for the asking. Thank you, Gene.
Hi there, this is Gene Rayburn. I'm the regular Saturday night host of Monitor, NBC Radio's great weekend-long entertainment and information program, and America's only nationwide weekend radio service. Whatever people do on weekends, wherever they go, Monitor is there with them, providing the kind of lively, varied entertainment that suits their weekend mood. Weekends are different, and so is Monitor. What is Monitor made of? It's made of what we call program beads, short bits of entertainment or information artfully strung together to form a most appealing and listenable show. In addition to news, music, and sports, Monitor is also people, exciting people. Each weekend, celebrities from all walks of life stop in to say hello. In fact, NBC's Radio Central in New York seems to be a must on the itinerary of compelling personalities familiar to all of us.
I was born in number 90 Catherine Street, and it was quite an event when we got our piano. We were the aristocrats of that neighborhood. I think we were the only one with a piano.
I think I started singing right after I went into high school. My mother had always been pushing me to learn a few songs and entertain at some of the parish socials and the gatherings and local entertainment. So I worked up a chorus of A Perfect Day. When you come to the end of a perfect day and you linger alone with your thoughts.
Well, Harpo got his name because obviously he played the harp. Chico's name came because in those days a fellow who chased girls was called a chicken chaser. And I got my name from that cartoon strip, Groucho the Monk.
Gene Rayburn again. Monitor is, of course, On Stage, presented by DuPont, and featuring some of the greatest entertainers of our time, including Jonathan Winters, Elaine May and Mike Nichols, Victor Borga, Peggy Lee, Tony Bennett, Bob Newhart, Alan Sherman, Julie London, and Mel Brooks and Carl Reiner. Like a sample? Here's one of America's great comedy teams, Monitor's Mike Nichols and Elaine May.
Hello?
Hello, Nancy?
No, it isn't. I'm sorry, you have the wrong number.
Is this Rector 44445?
No, it isn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. But don't hang up.
Why not?
Well, I don't know. You sound very nice.
Thank you. You've got the wrong number. Why don't you try dialing again?
Well, what number is this?
This is not Rector 4445, whatever you said it was.
I don't understand because I am dialing Rector 44445.
Why don't you call the operator? What a wonderful idea that might be.
Well, now, then, listen, don't get angry.
I'm not angry.
What number is this?
This is not Rector 44445.
Yeah, but I didn't say what it was, and I said, what is it?
Well, it isn't what you want.
Well, we don't know that.
Yes, we do. We know that very well. I know that. Now, I'd like you to know it, too, and then we can know it. It'll be a secret that we share.
What do you look like?
I'm very beautiful.
Maybe you'd like to make a new friend.
No, I don't think so. I have enough friends as it is. Too many.
Are you sure?
Quite positive.
Well, aren't you even curious about me?
No, not at all.
But listen, this might be the big thing in your life.
Yes, it might. What a pity, because I'm going to have to miss it.
But why don't you take a chance? Listen, why don't you let me come up and you take a look at me, and if you don't like me, you can just slam the door in my face. Now, that's a deal.
It's not necessary. I don't like you from talking to you.
Well, then why haven't you hung up?
Oh, what a good idea.
Another Monitor great is Jonathan Winters.
Is it true, Maud, that your background was surrounded by aviation or people that were interested in aviation? Isn't that true?
Yes, it is.
Well, how did you get your start?
Well, I tell you, my eldest brother, Roger Maynard, Gene, he was a little off, I think is the term. He never hurt nobody. One day he said to me, Marty, I'm going to fly. Honest to Pete, I'm going to fly. He was 41 at the time. A little bit of gray in his hair. He'd scotch-taped 146 pigeons to his arms. And He said, I know I can do it, Maudie. I know I can. I said, don't repeat yourself, Maynard. Just do it. And he got a run and jump. And he was airborne, I think is the expression, for about a good 20 seconds. And then some kid from out of nowhere throwed a bag of popcorn in a stone quarry and he bashed his brains out.
In 1966, DuPont and After Six will present Monitor on-stage segments featuring the great Victor Borga. Now here are two examples of how your commercials will sound on the air.
What do you wear to look great?
What do you wear to stay neat?
What do you wear? What do you wear? Dacron, a man's way to look great, stay neat.
How do you know your suit is tops?
How do you know you'll feel your best?
How do you know? How do you know? Dacron, a man's way to look great, stay neat.
Wrinkles haven't a chance when your suit's got Dacron.
Trouser creases last when your suit's got Dacron.
What styles, what colors, the best in the land.
The finest of fabrics.
In every top brand.
What's a man look for to get a fine suit?
What's a man ask for when he buys a suit?
What do you look for? What do you ask for? Dacron by DuPont. A man's way to look great, stay neat.
See formal wear with Dacron polyester by After Six at your favorite store now. Dressing for a summer affair used to mean plaid shorts, knee socks, and a sheepish grin. After Six has changed all that with its new terrace formals. Now dress up with a confident look. Latch on to a freewheeling spirit that turns any backyard into a romantic terrace. After Six terrace formals, more than a change of clothes, they're a change of heart. See Terrace Formals by After Six at your favorite menswear store. You've been listening to some of the features that make up one of the most successful radio shows ever created, NBC Radio's Weekend Monitor. This is Gene Rayburn on behalf of everyone at Monitor wishing you every success.